Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Section 8.4 Special Products Part 2. Now, this is exactly the same stuff that we learned yesterday with just a little twist at the very end. But again, it's just a review, so we're going to work through it fairly quick. Just use it as a refresher, please. So here we go with number 1. Remember, with this square at the end, the very first thing we have to do is rewrite it. So it's 7c plus 2 times 7c plus 2. Now I'm not going to use arrows. I'm not going to use different colors. I'm just going to multiply it. Remember, it's 7c times 7c. So it's 49c squared. That's 7c times 2 to be plus 14c. That 2 times 7c now is plus 14c. And then 2 times 2 is plus 4. And now that simplifies into 49c squared plus 28c plus 4. So again, we have the square of a sum, which here is our formula. We have our A, which is 7c, our B, which is just 2, so we plug it in, 7c, that is being squared, plus 2 times 7c plus 2, and then plus 2 squared. Simplified again, it is this square goes to the 7 and to the c, so it's 49c squared plus 2 times 7 times 2 now is 28c plus 4. We come up here and here with the exact same thing. Next one, 2. Very first thing we have to do is to rewrite it. So it's 3d minus 4 and 3d minus 4. We multiply it. This 3d times that 3d to get 9d squared minus 12d, and then this negative 4 here is negative 12d, and then negative 4 times negative 4 is plus 16. We simplify it to get 9d squared minus 24d plus 16. Also, this now is the square of a difference, which is, this is our A, 3d is our A, and now just 4, not negative 4, but just 4, is our B. Plugging everything in is 3d, and that's being squared, minus 2 times our A is 3d, our B is 4, and our B again is 4 squared, and we are adding that. Simplifying, it turns into 9d squared, because the square goes to the 3 and to the d, minus 2 times 3 times 4. 2 times 3 is 6, times 4 is a 24d plus 16. And our last example, here, what do we have? We have the same exact thing, except we have a plus and a minus sign. So now we simplify this to get 81t squared, that 9t times 4 to get a negative 36t, that 4 times 9t, which is plus 36t, 4 times 4, which is minus 16. Simplifying, we get 81t squared. Now, this and this cancel out because they're the exact opposite, bringing down the 16 for our answer. Now, how do we do it the short way, the product of sum and a difference? Well, we have our A is 9t, and our B is just a 4, not that negative 4, just a 4. So, 9t, that is being squared, minus our B, which is also being squared, so it comes up with 81t squared minus, now it's just the 4 that is being squared, so it's minus 16. Again, here is the same as here. Now, how is this useful? Well, let's try a little word problem. Our very first part here, we're going to write a polynomial that represents the white circle's radius, all right? Here we have two circles. We have the green part and the white part. Well, we do not know the radius from here to here. Or again, the radius is half the circle, and I'm going to try better right here. From there to there, that part of the circle. Well, we do know that the whole line from here to here is 8. And then from outside the white circle to the edge of the green is x. So it makes sense to me that this 8, if I take away that x, right, I'll be left with the radius of the white circle. So if we take it away, how do we do that in math? We just subtract. So the radius of the white circle is just 8 minus x. Now we are asked to write a polynomial that represents the white circle's radius, or the white circle's area. Well, the very first thing we have to know, though, is the area of a circle is pi times the radius squared. All right? Well, now we just have to plug things in. Well, I bring down the pi. My radius now is 8 minus x, and that is being squared. Well, now it's just like all the problems that we've had before. I have a pi, and then it's 8 minus x, and then I have to take it 8 minus x. Here, I'm just going to leave my pi till the very end. Don't worry about the pi until the very end. Just bring it with wherever you go. So 8 times 8 is 64. This 8 times that x is negative 8x. That x times that 8 is negative 8x. And then that negative x times that negative x is a positive x squared. Now I'm going to simplify, still bringing my pi along. So it's 64 minus 16x plus x squared. Now, what do we have to do with that pi? This pi is just a number, so I'm going to treat it like a number, right? It represents 3.141592, whatever, right? Well, just leave it as pi. We're not going to plug it into our calculator, but we're going to go back up here with it and distribute it. So it's just 64 pi, and then I take this pi times the 16 to get minus 16 pi x, and then times the x squared to get plus pi x squared. And now this would be a polynomial. Yes, it is a polynomial that represents the white circle's area. That would represent the area of this white circle. And that does it for section 8.4, Special Products, Part 2. Good day.